And you could stay with that breath drawing in through the nasal passages and out, or the out could be out the mouth with that. Just calming the nervous system. And then maybe on that exhale, you also feel your jaw release. Lower jaw from your upper jaw. And just start to acknowledge and feel as you exhale out the breath moving down the body towards the feet. Consciously inviting the skin to relax. And then the muscles to relax. Feeling the bones relax. And the organs relax. And if you have space, you might start to reach the left arm a little longer. Your head could look to the left. And then reach through your right arm a little longer, look to the right. So just very gently shifting from side to side. Just feeling how that rolled up mat could feel like a massage tool underneath your back. And then we can come back to center. And let's do one more here. So we're going to reach the arms straight up and have the palms face in. So first you're going to reach the fingertips towards the sky and you'll feel your shoulder blades peel away from the mat. And then exhale, feel your shoulder blades move down towards the floor. It's kind of sliding over the edge of the mat. Let's do a few more there. Inhale, extending through the arms. Feel the shoulder blades lift up. Exhale, shoulder blades slide over the mat. And just a few more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, relax. Inhale, extend. Exhale, the shoulder blades come down towards the floor. Let your arms come to your sides. And then if you have your knees out to the sides, go ahead and bring the knees together. And then we're going to go to fetal position on the right. So the arms can come by the sides. We're going to release our knees to the right. Catch yourself on your right arm. Find that fetal position. Relaxing into the earth. And we can press the palms down, reach the hips to the ground, slowly come up to seated. Now you can keep that rolled up mat rolled, and we can have a seat on it just to support the lower back. We're going to just do some Garudasana arms while we're seated here. So we'll move the arms into cactus, and we want the elbows to be relaxed, maybe even slightly below the shoulders. Let's cross the left arm over the right. Left elbow over the right. And then we squeeze the forearms together and send the elbows forward, but draw your shoulder blades to the wall space behind you. And as we continue to activate the arms, we can look to the left side and then to the right side. Just a very gentle side to side movement with the head. You could stay with that side to side movement, or bringing in the arms now, head comes to center. We could extend the forearms forward and then exhale, bring the forearms towards the forehead or face. And just do a few more. Still feeling the elbows move forward and the shoulder blades move to the back wall. And so the next time the forearms come towards the forehead or face, we'll uncross the arms and then just shake the arms down to the ground. And then we're going to switch opposite leg in front to do the same thing second side. So we'll cactus arms, elbows are soft, cross the right elbow over the left, or switch if you did the other side. Feel your elbows reach forward and your shoulder blades draw back, and we can move the head from side to side. It can also be really good to check on the jaw, that the jaw is relaxed. And we can come back to center with the head and add the forearms, reaching the forearms forward. Exhale, bringing forearms back to face or forehead. You can do a couple more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Okay, and then uncross the arms and then shake the arms down to the floor. And we're going to do a half wide leg stretch. So you could just extend your left leg out to the side, and it doesn't have to go very wide. We're going to feel the rib cage lift away from the pelvis, so you might actually massage your sides of your torso, lifting your rib cage up. And then we're going to rotate the left side of the rib cage towards the left leg and start to fold into that left leg. Left hand could touch the left toes. Right hand could press down on the right thigh, and we'll release the left ear towards the left leg, or it might feel good to look up towards the sky, just like we felt with eagle arms. Feel your shoulder blades draw back. Now it could feel nice to do more of a chest opener as you reach your right arm up towards the sky. You can even reach your right arm to the wall behind you. That might shift your focus up towards the sky. All right, and then let's reach long through that right arm, which lifts up our spine. Head comes up last, and we do that half leg, wide leg second side. So extending out the right leg, we can do that massage on the side body or the rib cage, just gently lifting up. And then when you feel there's space, rotate your right side of your rib cage over your right thigh, and then try to grab your right toes. And left hand can come to thigh if that feels good. Feel your shoulder blades draw back, and maybe you're ready to extend that left arm up and possibly reach your left arm back, opening your chest towards the sky. A couple more breaths here. And then we can reach through the left arm, lift up the spine, head comes up last. Okay. Go ahead and bring your legs crossing together, swing them around. Let's unroll our mat. And we'll come to a child's pose once the mat is unrolled. And with the child's pose, we can extend those arms out and have the palms facing up. So the knees could go mat distance. The arms could extend out. The palms could face up. The forehead could come down. And it might feel nice to keep those arms extended, or you might bend the elbows and let the hands come to the traps, the upper traps. And if you brought the hands back to the traps, you might give yourself some self-massage. Massaging out the back of the neck, massaging out your upper trapezius muscles. Kind of feeling if you can wring out any tension there. Nice. Okay. And then from here, let's press the palms down. Walk the child's pose over to the left. Today, for walking child's pose, you might reach the right arm out and make a fist with your left hand. Maybe the head doesn't go all the way down to the ground today. Just to help release any tension, pressure in the neck or upper back, giving it a little more support. And then we can press both palms down to the ground, walk over to the right, reach your left arm out. We can make a fist with the right hand and let your forehead rest on that fist. Again, creating space for the neck and the shoulders. And then we can press the palms down, come back to center, and let's shift to our tabletop. Let's just do a couple sets of cow and cat, sending the hips back, reaching the heart forward, lifting either between the kidneys or between the shoulder blades for your cat spine. And then once again, inhale, hips back, heart forward. Exhale, rounding. Now, this time, as you stretch through tabletop, keep that long spine. Walk your hands a handprint forward, and then we're going to shift and come onto the belly. Go ahead and rest on your right cheek. Bring your hands behind your back. Let your elbows hang over your side body. Press through your 10 toenails. Let's inhale, send the hands back. Lift the chest up, breathe in. Exhale, switch the index finger that's on top. Rest the left ear on the mat. Inhale, reach the arms back. Lift the chest up. We'll do one more each side. Right ear down. Switch the index finger that's on top. Breathe in. Lifting. Exhale. Folding. One more time. Inhale. Lifting. Exhale. Come back to your cheek. Bring your hands outside your chest. Let's press back to child's pose so forehead can come to the mat. Inhale, straighten the arms, and exhale back to your child's pose. This one, you might move your head from side to side. Just feel like you're massaging your forehead out on the mat. We're going to shift forward to that tabletop position, do some Anjali asanas next. So let's send the right leg back, and then exhale, step the right foot to the right thumb. This time, as you inhale, bring your thumbs to your sternum to lift the chest up as you lift your spine up. Stay or inhale, bring your thumbs to your forehead. Stay or exhale, slide your hands back so your thumbs come to your C7. Wrap your forearms around your temples or elbows around your temples, and then you could lean back. Maybe you add a back bend, feeling your heart beam up towards the sky. Still feeling space in your lower back. Now as we exhale, bring your hands forward in front of your heart. Let's twist, bring your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. So just a very gentle upper body twist. Then we inhale, untwist the spine. Frame that right foot. Slide your right leg back. Cow and cat spine again. Inhale. And exhale, lifting upper or lower back. We stretch the spine out. We're going to send the left leg back. Inhale. Exhale. Step your left foot to your left thumb. Bring your hands to your heart center. Use your thumbs to inhale, lift your chest, sternum up. Inhale, you can bring your thumbs to your forehead. Next exhale, you could slide your thumbs back to that C7. Wrap, squeeze your forearms around your temple and maybe arch the back. Feel that space in your lower back. On your next exhale, bring your hands together in front of your heart. Breathe in and cross your right elbow. Exhale, outside your left knee. Gentle upper body twist. Then on your next inhale, go ahead and come back to center. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Slide your left leg back, tabletop. Let's hips back, heart forward. And then exhale, round to tuck the toes and go to your down dog. Either keeping the hands where they are or take your hands, pinkies to the outer edge of the mat. From here, we can pedal through the feet. Reach one heel down to the other. You might even shake your head out side to side, releasing any tension in the neck. Let's cross the opposite hand over to opposite leg. So right hand can go to the left ankle, calf, or hamstring. Look underneath the left armpit. And you might shake the head out side to side or bob the head in a yes motion. Let's bring that right hand down to the ground. Cross your left hand over to your right ankle, calf, or hamstring. Shake out the head and still drawing the shoulder blades towards the spine. We'll bring the left hand down to the ground and let's walk our feet to our hands to Uttanasana. Forward fold position, and then right away slide your hands underneath the soles of your feet. Bring your toes to your wrist crease, Pada Dusasana or Padahastasana. From here, As you gently pull up on the soles of your feet, straighten those legs as much as you can. And then we're gonna bob the head in a yes motion and shake the head out from side to side. Now, from here, when we slide those hands out from underneath the feet, let's interlace the fingers behind the back of the head near the base of the skull. And feel your forearms wrap around your temples. Bend your knees so much that your elbows and knees could touch. So you're really folding in. Now, we're going to send the hips back, reach the top of the head forward. Ardha Utthana, hands are still behind the back of the head. We're going to do 2 more of these. So we're going to exhale, fold the forearms towards your temples, bend your knees, elbows touch your knees. Inhale, like you're going to just fly out of it, reaching the top of the head forward, straighten your legs. One more time. Exhale, bend your knees, elbows to knees. Once again, we're going to inhale, send the hips back, fly out, and then inhale, go ahead and lift your spine, coming up to standing. Once your head is lifted, drop the arms behind the back, hold your kidneys, and then use your hands to guide your pelvis forward. Give yourself a little back bend if that feels okay. Keep your hands there as we exhale, fold forward, and bring your hands to the ground. As your hands arrive to the ground, let's once again bob the head in a yes motion and shake the head out side to side, releasing any tension. All right, from here, we're gonna just go into some lunges from here. Bending your knees, step your left foot back to lunge. If you need to lower the left knee down, do. Again, we bring our hands together in front of the heart. Lift the sternum, chest up with your thumbs. Next inhale, thumbs can come to the forehead. Exhale, stay. Next exhale, you might slide your thumbs back to that C7, doing that back bend from the high lunge. Now, as we fold forward, cup the back of your head with your right hand. Place your left hand palm down on the ground, and we do a twist here. As you just cradle the back of your head and look underneath your right armpit. Now we're going to go to pyramid leg before we transition. So exhale, look down at your right foot, bring both hands to the ground, push your hips to the ceiling, step your left foot in a step or 2, pyramid leg. Fold over those legs. You might bend your right knee to touch the nose and the knee. And then you might go to straighten your right leg and bend your left knee to lift up your right toes. So we get that back of the leg hamstring stretch. And then let's step into both feet, straightening both legs, stepping into the right foot. Walk your hands and handprint forward and kick your left leg up. We go into that standing split. A couple more breaths here. And then we're going to exhale, round the spine. Bring the nose and the knee towards each other. Step your left foot down. Bring your hands to your shins. Lift up halfway, Ardha. Exhale, fold. We're going to try the same lunge second side. So we fold into the legs. Release the top of the head down. Bob the head in a yes and shake the head out in a no. Then bend your knees deeply. Step your right foot back. Lunge. Bring your hands together, thumbs at the sternum. Inhale. Lift your chest up. Exhale, stay. Inhale, thumbs can come to the forehead. Exhale, stay. Next exhale, you could slide your thumbs back to that C7. Frame your temples with your forearms. Lift your heart up towards the sky. We're going to cup the base of the skull with the left hand as you exhale, fold forward. Bring your right hand to the mat. And then just keep cupping the head as you look underneath your left armpit. Keep breathing here. And exhale, fold into the left leg, both hands down, pyramid leg. Push your hips to the sky. Step your right foot in. Forward fold. Now you might bend your left knee to touch your nose and your knee together. You could use your nose to straighten your left leg or just straighten the leg. Let's try bending into the right knee. Pick up the left toes, that back of the hamstring stretch. And then you can step into the left foot, both legs become straight, and then walk your hands past the left toes and kick your right leg towards the sky, that standing split. Again, releasing any tension in the neck and shoulders. And then let's exhale, bend the right knee, bring the nose to the knee, step your right foot down. Now your choice, either hands to the shins, or we can repeat that, interlacing the fingers behind the back of the head, reaching out through the top of the head. Inhale, lifting the spine. and bring your arms down by the sides. So you can come all the way up to standing when you're ready. We're gonna do some warrior two legs with eagle arms. So we'll turn to face whatever long side of the mat feels best for you. And we'll start with the right leg, spinning the right heel in, the right toes out, warrior two. We'll find cactus arms again. We'll stack the left elbow on top of the right. Send the elbows forward and the shoulder blades back. Let's do the torso rotation. So you're gonna fold inside the right leg, that warrior two. Circle over to the left and inhale, lift your spine up. Let's do a couple more this first direction. So as we're doing these torso rotations, it's a little bit of a core workout, but we wanna make sure that our knees aren't wobbling. So keeping those knees as sturdy as we can. Also doing our best, reverse after 3, or maybe you went to 4. Doing our best to stay in that warrior two leg position. And then when you feel complete, you can either keep those arms or send your forearms forward. Maybe you lift your heart to the sky, keeping space in your neck. And then from here, we'll bring those forearms to forehead. Let's uncross the arms. Let's just pivot the legs. The hands can come to the hips for this. Rotate the right toes in, rotate the left toes out, and find your warrior two legs, and then cactus arms. Elbows can be really relaxed down from the shoulders. Cross your right elbow on top of the left, and let's try those torso rotations. Fold inside the left leg, circle to the right, inhaling up. Exhale down, inhale up. After 3, maybe you did 4 on the other side, just reverse. Staying with your breath, your inhale and your exhale. And then once you're even with those torso rotations, you could stay spine lifted or offer those forearms forward. Maybe the focus, the chest lifts up towards the sky. And then we can exhale, bring the forearms to forehead, and then uncross the arms, straighten the legs, bring the hands to the hips. Let's do Prasarita C, so you might walk your heels to the back edge of the mat. Let's send the arms straight up towards the sky like an X position, and then exhale, bring the arms down, interlace your fingers behind the back. Let's start with the right index finger in front of the left. Send your hands towards your heels, squeeze the shoulder blades in, opening the upper back, and then exhale, fold, bringing the top of the head down. As you stay in this fold, you can lead with your pinky fingers. You might even practice squeezing the shoulder blades into the spine and letting them widen. Just kind of using that movement to massage your upper back. Okay, after about 6 of these breaths here, let's inhale, reach to the backs of the hands, lift the chest up, focus could lift. And then we exhale, release the hands, chin to center. From again, we'll reach the arms up, big X position. Breathing in, exhale, drop the arms down, left index finger in front of the right. Send your hands down to the floor, lift your heart up. And then exhale, we fold forward, top of the head down. Either staying there, leading from your pinky fingers, or again, massaging the upper back with your shoulder blades, squeezing in, letting them widen. Again, after 6 breaths, use the backs of your hands. Inhale, reach to the hands, lift your heart up, chest up, focus could lift up, and then exhale, chin to center. Once you come up, you release the hands. You could step or hop your feet together. We're going to do Shiva legs, optional spine twist. You could keep facing the long side of your mat or turn to face the short side. We're going to step into the left foot and pick up the right. We're going to use that left hand just like we did in down dog. Cross the opposite hand to opposite leg. Now, right hand could be at the hip, or you might bring that right hand back to hold your sacrum. I'm going to brace the lower back. And then you could start to look to the right side of your mat and maybe look over your shoulder. Keep guiding your right hip forward. If that hand is at your sacrum, you might even use that right hand to guide the hip forward. We exhale, untwist the spine, and then set the right foot down. Let's try the second side. Step into the right foot, pick up the left. Opposite hand to opposite leg. Left hand could again brace that lower back. Just guiding that left hip back into the left hand, then we can twist, looking to the left, looking over the left shoulder. Breathing. And then we can exhale, untwist the spine, and set the left foot down. Okay, let's come towards the front of the mat, hands together in front of the heart. We're going to inhale, slide the thumbs back to that C7. Exhale, bring your thumbs back in front of your heart and fold. Bring your hands to the ground. Let's step back to that high plank. And even in high plank, you might have practiced in C. Squeeze your shoulder blades into the spine, let them release. You could do that a couple times. And then we're gonna lower down to the ground, going high plank to low. Let's do that Shalabhasana locust variation, interlacing the fingers behind the back. Send your hands back. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, switch to the opposite cheek. Interlace your fingers, send your hands back, lift your chest up. Exhale, switching to the opposite cheek, and then bring your hands to the ground, forehead down. Let's inhale, stretch the arms straight. Exhale, back to your child's pose. Spin your pinky fingers in, thumbs out, palms up, and you might bend those elbows and reach for your trapezius muscles. Give yourself another self-massage here if that feels good. We're gonna try some warrior threes next. Optional Gomukhasana arms, cow face arms. So when you're ready, extend the arms out, rotate the palms down, look towards the hands, come forward to your tabletop position. Let's do a cow spine. Inhale, hips back, heart forward. Cat spine, lifting more of the upper back or the lower back, and we press the legs straight, come back into your down dog. We're gonna start with the right leg lifting. So when ready, inhale, lift your right leg up towards the sky. Look forward and step your right foot to your right thumb. We come to crescent lunge. You can bring your thumbs to your sternum to lift yourself up to crescent lunge. Now, send the left arm up, right arm down, and then you can pat your upper back with your left hand and dive that right arm back. Maybe those hands will touch. So we're gonna focus on breathing into that space between your hands and the shoulder blades. If you need your strap or something, you can grab it. Now squeeze your inner thighs together. Get some power from that left foot and push off of it. Come to balancing, 2 feet to 1. Now use the back of your left leg to come forward into this balance. Still sending your left foot back, reaching the top of the head forward. When you're ready to come out of this, just softly bend into your right knee, step your left foot back. Release your right arm down, release your left arm down. Fold over your right leg. We're gonna lower to the left knee for transition. Slide your right pinky finger along the mat, reaching your right arm up towards the sky and back, and try to catch your left foot in your right hand. If this feels really comfortable here, you could come down to your left forearm, but that's not required. If you want that deeper stretch and you're still able to breathe in it, check that your right knee is over your right ankle. Then, when you're ready, release your left foot, square off to the front of the mat. And let's come back to that down dog. Tuck your left toes, lift up your left knee, and step your right foot back to down dog. Make any subtle adjustments you need. Then we're gonna lift the left leg up towards the sky. Same thing, second side. Look forward, exhale, step your left foot to your left thumb. You can bring your thumbs to your sternum. Inhale, use your thumbs to lift your sternum up to lunge. Then send your left arm down, right arm up. Pat the upper back with your right hand. Dive your left hand back and walk your hands together to touch. Okay, breathing into this space. And then from here, when you're ready, you can push off of your right foot, 2 feet to 1, and then possibly keep kicking that right hamstring towards the sky. And we go into more of that traditional warrior 3 with the legs. Try a few breaths here. When you're ready to come out of it, just softly bend into your left knee and step your right foot back. We release the hands, frame the left foot with both hands, lower your right knee down. Slide your left pinky finger along the mat, reaching your left arm up and back, and then try to catch your right foot in your left hand. You might lower down to your right forearm if that is available for a deeper stretch if you'd like. Try a couple more breaths here. And then we can release the right leg, untwist the spine, hands underneath the shoulders, lift up the right knee and step the left foot back, coming into your down dog. Okay, let's look forward. We're gonna lower the knees or hop through to seated, and we're gonna go right into Paschimottanasana. So sending those legs forward, inhale, lift up the spine, and then exhale, fold into your legs, holding the pinky side or over the top side of your feet. And let's breathe here. You can feel that breath in your Uddiyana Bandha, around your Uddiyana Bandha, navel, spine space. We're gonna lift, reverse table. Inhale, lift your chest up, slide your hands back behind the hips, bending your knees, and then if you'd like to, inhale, lift your heart up towards the sky. This might move to reverse tabletop, pushing your hips up. And then from here, we're gonna go to some Janu Shirshasana. So let's exhale, lower the hips down to the ground, chin to chest. Send your left leg forward, bend your right knee out to the side. Inhale, one option could be to hook the thumbs. I'd start with right thumb on top of the left. And then reaching the arms up, bicep near ears. You can exhale, maybe those thumbs can loop over the ball mound of your left foot. If you're not quite there, you could hold your calf or your ankle. That other variation is left palm out, right palm in, pulling back on the ball mound of your foot. And just like we practiced in pyramid leg, we can bring the nose to knee, forehead to shin. And then we can release those arms. Inhale, lift up the spine, and we'll switch sides. Send the right leg out, bend the left knee. Janu Shirshasana, maybe you stack your left thumb on top of your right. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Those thumbs can loop over that right foot, or right palm could face out, left palm in, or just hold your shin. Feeling or practicing nose to knee, forehead to shin. And then we can release the hands. Inhale, lift the spine. Send both legs forward. Repeat. Reverse tabletop, sliding those hands back, or reverse plank. Think of squeezing your shoulder blades in towards the spine. Push your pelvis up. And if you feel like there's excess heat, try Kali or Dragon's Breath. Inhale, sip in the breath, and then stick your tongue out. Exhale out like you're breathing fire. Let's round the spine, lower the hips down to the ground. Scoot forward towards the front of your mat, and we'll do some rolling like a balls. Exhale, back to your shoulder blades. Inhale, up to your sit bones. Your choice if you want to have those feet hovering, or maybe you feel the heels touch the ground. After you've done 3, come back onto your back. We're going to do 3 bridge rolls. So feeling your feet on the ground. If you'd like to use your block just to stay connected to that Sushumna line, just squeeze the thighs around the block. All right, from here, pressing through the center of both palms, the ball mounds and the heels of the feet. Peel up lower spine, middle spine to upper. Try at least 1 or 2 full rounds of breath as the pelvis lifted, and then we're going to massage back down, upper spine, middle spine to lower spine. Breathe into the back, and we can go for round 2, peeling up. Just really moving through any part of the spine or the back that's feeling tight today. Let the movement and the connection to the floor assist you. Try one more. Okay, and then once your hips come down to the ground, we can sway the knees from side to side. Just a very gentle windshield wiper knee. Yogi's choice of rolling like a ball to come up or extend those legs straight. We can do a roll up, breathe in, and then exhale, curling up, rolling up, lifting up the spine. Let's do Marichasana A. So we're going to bend the right knee, extend the left leg. We want to have the handprint space between the left inner leg and right foot. Then we inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, try to touch the left toes with the right hand. And then maybe you could try that bind. Tap your right knee to your right shoulder. Wrap your right arm behind the back and try to interlace the fingers behind the back. Same practice as in Prasarita C, where we're squeezing the shoulder blades in. But as you squeeze the shoulder blades in, try to continue to fold into your left leg. Couple more breaths here. And then we inhale, lift up the spine, release the arms, we try to the other side. Extend your right leg, bend your left knee. Left hand goes inside the left foot, right leg. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, try to touch your right toes with your left hand. And then try to wrap your left arm around the left leg. See if both hands can touch in that bind. And then as you draw the shoulder blades together, keep trying to fold into that right leg. And then we release the hands and lift up the spine. Your choice. Maybe you do a little bit of both. Rolling like a ball. And then you could try a vinyasa if you'd like. But if you're not feeling vinyasas today, you can skip it. High plank to low, cobra or up dog. And then we can find our way back to our down dog. Following your breath. All right, we've got shoulder stand next. So looking forward, hop, step, or jump your feet to your hands. Send your legs forward. If you're not doing full shoulder stand today, you can do Viparita Karani. But if you're feeling shoulder stand, make sure you have enough space behind you. And there are no pets in the way. And then we can exhale, roll back. Try to catch those hips. Extending those legs up, either looking at your belly button or up at your big toes. Feel for an even count inhale, even count exhale. That could be inhale for 4 to 6 counts, exhale for 4 to 6 counts. And then you might paddle those legs. Bend one leg, keep one leg straight. And then maybe you go to halasana, keeping the legs straight, reaching the toes over the top of the head. Continue to breathe. You could also bend your knees outside your ears. Stay up there as long as it feels comfortable. When you're ready to, extend your arms along your side and slowly roll back onto your back, reaching your legs forward towards the front of your mat. Great. Lay in corpse pose for a couple of breaths here. Just allowing your heartbeat to return to normal. You could stay in corpse pose, or we're going to do fish pose. So sliding those hands underneath the pelvis, puffing your chest up, releasing the top of the head back. Breathing here. And if you want to try those alternating leg lifts for the core, pressing one heel to the mat and lifting the opposite leg up. And then come back to corpse pose, just tucking your chin into your chest. Slide those hands out, lay flat on your back. Okay, and then we're going to just do chest opener bow pose. It'll take us into Shavasana. So once again, you can hug your knees into your chest, rock up or reach your arms overhead. Practice that roll up, keeping those heels anchored to the ground. We're going to come back onto our belly. So you could just cross your ankles and come forward. Okay, and then we can send that left arm out from the shoulder. Straight out like half of a T, or come back to your cactus arm. And then we can press into the right palm and start to roll to the left side. Keeping that right knee bent, or you might try to extend your right leg straight behind you. Make sure it's not creating any tension in the neck or jaw, but you might be feeling pretty deep stretch in the left chest. This can be another great opportunity to draw the shoulder blades in the spine and release. Or dragon's breath, stick out your tongue and exhale out. And then we're going to go to the other side. So rolling onto the belly. Let's try the other side. Reach your right arm out. Half T, or do that half cactus, bending the elbow 90 degrees. Press into your left palm. The left knee could be bent as you step back. Or you could try to straighten your left leg. Breathing into your chest. If it feels like a lot of energy needs to move or there's heat, stick out the tongue, breathe out the mouth that way. All right, and then we're gonna roll back onto the belly. Now, you might choose just to lay on your belly, arms extended back onto your forehead. If you want to try bow, bend your knees, reach back for your feet, lining those heels up with your glutes. Spread the toes, feet extended or flexed. Kick your feet back into your hands. Reach your toes up, lift your chest up. Breathe. And then take your time, come down onto your belly. Extend the legs, rest on your forehead, and rest on one cheek. And maybe you just choose to stay on your belly for Shavasana, corpse practice, or you might press yourself back to a child's pose. Just ask yourself if there's any other movements you're needing, or you might find your way onto your back. Free to grab a blanket or anything you need to just be comfortable here as you rest and allow the benefits of the practice to sink in. Just feel as if you could trace out your outer body. And once you've traced out your outer body on the floor, just allow the floor beneath you to sink down a couple inches and feel your body sink with the floor of the earth. As you go into this final rest, invite in the mantra So Hum. So is I, hum is am. We have a full moon tomorrow in Aries. Aries energy can bring us into an empowering leader, part of the empowered leadership qualities. Who am I? I am Soham. And those Aries qualities out of balance might want to bring in war, disharmony, disagreement. So full moons can magnify those qualities. So just to be aware that that energy is around us at this time. And rest here. As you feel your body resting, feel the energy of your breath. It could feel warm, it might feel cool. As you come back to your breath, I invite in that mantra of Ram. Ram, Ram, Ram. Inhale Ram, exhale Ram. Connecting to that solar energy, that sun energy to balance out the moon. It can be also our fire or Agni energy, like Aries energy. Inviting any disharmony in our fire energy to be released, to come back to that frequency of love and compassion with that mantra Ram. You can squeeze your thumbs against each finger pad, feel that sensation, and then move into your wrists and your ankles, rotating a few times each direction. You could stay with that mantra Ram, 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 staying connected to the sun. And then slowly roll to your right side, find that fetal position. Connecting to another fire center, your heart. And then slowly take your time. Come up to seated. We'll connect to that lotus mudra. So we'll bring our thumb and our pinky finger pads together and let the little three fingers open in each hand. Bring your thumbs back to your sternum and bow into your heart. Just honoring each of the 7 chakras, energy centers in the body. It has its own lotus flower with varying petals. And the one with the jewel is the one in the heart. That mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum. The jewel is in the lotus. May I awaken the lotus. May I awaken my own heart. May I always remember to come back to my heart. even amongst the most challenging times. And thank you for sharing your practice. Namaste.